Oh, me so smart. Me take best probability to win. Or no. Me take loser shot. Me take loser ball. It's sickening. It's truly sickening. But that seriously, what I just did, that was the Rockets on the court this game. Sickening. Wow. Shout out to the Nets. For real. They were at a disadvantage at every single position in every single way. I would even say coaching wise, they were at a disadvantage. I think Ime is the best coach in the league. Yet the Nets won. The Nets overcame a 4-point deficit with what was it, 10 seconds left or something? I think it was 8 seconds left, maybe even 7. Wow. Do you know how that happens? The Nets played excellently. They did everything right from 8 seconds on. The Rockets lost the game. The Nets can't win that game unless the Rockets give it to them. And the Rockets, even though they have advantage at every single position and every single way, give the game away. So I'm going to voice over this, and you'll see D'Lo contested 3 horrible. And basically the Rockets are going to play down to the level of D'Lo. And you can just see right here, what the fuck are they doing? You're up for so much time, 3 seconds off the shot clock, and you pull up for a contested 3. What is the reason, Reed Shepherd? And he is a rookie. I understand it. He's also 3 of 9 to this point and was just 2 of 8 before his last 3-point shot. Horrible, absolutely horrible. I don't give a shit if you're a rookie. And then Jalen Green, this is even worse. Jalen Green, the second best player on the team. This is what you're gonna do, really, Jalen Green. This is what you think is good. He's not a good 3-point shooter. Let's be completely honest. He should never be taking anything contested, especially in this situation. He is an excellent 2-point shooter, one of the best in the league. Probably the best 2-point shooter in the league at this point. Extreme athletic freak, settles for that bullshit 3, basically a live ball turnover. Now, guess what happens? You give up an open 3, you get punished. Fucking so ignorant. Truly ignorant basketball. And for Ime to allow this, I cannot believe it. I was just thinking, man, like Ime, you see him out there. It doesn't matter, Ime. You have to be proactive with this shit. You have to tell these people and you have to hold them accountable. All these idiots need to be benched if they're going to play like this. I don't give a shit. And it's a real problem in the NBA. You have so many people with such huge egos that never, ever, ever get punished. And because of that, they continue the shit. And again, I will refer to Charles Lee benching LaMelo Ball with them down 3 in clutch time and kept him on the bench because he kept committing bullshit fouls. And here you see Solo Ball bailed out by the refs. I do not think that was a foul. Debatable, doesn't matter. Solo ball. You get 3 people on you and you refuse to pass Sengun. Sengun's best asset to his game is passing. You see Reed wide open right there. I would love that shot if Reed took it, but Sengun charges in to the whole Nets team, actually. It's not even 2, it's not even 3 people, it's the whole fucking team. And instead of passing, he just cries to the refs. Makes the refs save him. And this is the Rockets. Literally, they deserve to lose this game. I'm glad they lost this game. It's either going to be a wake-up call for them or they're in huge trouble for the rest of the season. And they're probably going to have to break up this team. So now you see Sengun made both. So Nets down 3. No fouls. Contest 3s. Let them take 2s. Okay? That is what has been told to this team by Ime. That is what they have to do. So I really like this play design. They're just going to get into Claxton really high, which is going to allow Claxton to go right in the screen. And D'Lo is going to go in. Should have been an easy 2. And the belief Jordy Fernandez has in his players to just get 2 points and then get a stop after, I absolutely love it. Because there's plenty of time left. There's 30 seconds left to start this. And he sets them up with a beautiful way to get points. Make it a 1-point game. Putting the pressure back on the Rockets. They have to score or else the Nets pretty much have the ball to win the game. This should have been the end of the game, though. Let's be completely honest. They get a stop. a dead ball too, which allows them to get their players in without having to call a timeout. This is pretty much the best the Rockets could ask for, and a huge error by D'Lo. Again, the Rockets had the advantage at every single position by far. It wasn't even close. And this should have been the end of the game. You're now up 3 with the ball with the last possession pretty much in your hand. Do not fucking understand. So the Rockets made 2 free throws at the other end and worked the clock down. So you're up 5 now. Or at least 4. I can't remember. 5 or 4, whatever. You gave up a wide open 3, that's fine. And then this. Bro, are you fucking kidding me, Almond? Throws it literally at Dylan Brooks' feet. So in this position, if you feel that rush, you call a timeout, Almond. Ime also, you have to see things aren't going as you planned. Call a fucking timeout. And somehow the ball just finds its way to D'Lo. The basketball gods bless them, as they should. The fucking Nets deserve to win. Rockets, you are horrible. You can see the ball is literally at Dylan Brooks' feet right there. Just one of the worst passes you will ever see. The lights were too bright for Almond. And wow. Right to D'Lo. Also, Tate, like, no, I'm not even going to say anything. This is all on Almond. This is all on Ime. There's no other excuse. And I love the energy from the whole Nets arena and their bench. You can tell they are a properly coached team. I love it. And congratulations, Nets. This is one of the best wins I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to the Nets. For real. They were at a disadvantage at every single position in every single way. I would even say coaching wise, they were at a disadvantage. I think Ime is the best coach in the league. And yet the Nets won. The Nets overcame a 4-point deficit with, what was it, 10 seconds left or something? I think it was 8 seconds left, maybe even 7. Wow. Do you know how that happens? The Nets played excellently. They did everything right from 8 seconds on. The Rockets lost the game. The Nets can't win that game unless the Rockets give it to them. And the Rockets, even though they have advantage at every single position and every single way, give the game away. So that was a lot to watch, and I'm still trying to process it. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, because the errors that were made, you won't see that in high school. You honestly won't see it in middle school, and yet it's happening in the NBA to one of the teams with the best coaches and one of the teams with the best players. They had their 2 best players, Sengun and Green. They're missing Fred. They're missing Jabari Smith. They're missing Eason. I don't give a shit. They are still better in every single way. And again, the Rockets gave this game. They gave this win to the Nets. And the Nets capitalized on it. Let me be clear. I'm not taking anything away from the Nets. The Nets should never have had the chance to win this game. And you guys hear me talk all the time about playing to win, not giving other teams opportunities to win. The Rockets put themselves in a position to lose this game. That's it. Point blank, period. I honestly can't believe it. And I can't believe how poorly the Rockets played. I'm sorry, guys. The fucking stupid ass commercials just trying to take people's attention. It's incredible to see a team play this poorly. And every single Rockets player, you played solo loser ball the entire game. And because there was such a talent gap, a skill gap between you and your opponent, you got away with it. Nearly got away with it. So many times, the pass to a wide open player was there, and yet you idiots charged in 1v3, 1v4, 1v2, and made horrible plays, turnovers, shots that were so bad they might as well have been turnovers. Jalen Green continues to force up threes for no reason, and forcing shots is now what I get into, and there is going to be gameplay. I just need to talk about this first. In conclusion, Jordi Fernandez is now my number 1 coach in the NBA. I don't care. this season alone, what he has done with the least talent in the entire league should be the standard for all coaches, every single one. He has held players accountable, and not only that, he has helped every single player improve their game, and most importantly, he has put his players in a position to succeed. He is the perfect example of what a head coach can be and how important head coaches are in the NBA. I seriously, you put a smile on my face even though you took a shitload of my money, Jordy Fernandez. But wow, T- truly speechless. And Rockets. So let's go back to the Rockets. All you idiots had to do was not lose the game, was use your brain for a period of 30 seconds, and yet you could not. You refused to think. And now you have 2 losses to the Nets in the last 3 games, I believe. The one was out Sengun, I understand. You had Sengun in this one, Rockets. And Sengun is 100% deserving of blame in this one. He played solo idiot ball. He played loser ball, and you got what you deserve, you fucking losers. It was the most pathetic shit I've seen in my life, especially from Jalen Green. Yet again, playing like an absolute idiot, only caring about himself, only not even trying to make any of his teammates better. And when both of your top 2 players do that, it trickles down, it goes down the entire roster. And that's what happened. People were not getting the ball when they were wide open. And guess what happens when that happens? They are not going to give the ball to you when you're wide open. And they are going to take contested shots because they want their shots. Horrible. And deserving the most blame out of anybody at all is Ime. Deserving the least blame of anybody at all is Amin Thompson. Yes, he made an absolutely horrible pass. Without Amin playing the way he did on both ends of the floor, they would not be in this game. And Amin, he also played a lot of loser ball. He played the least amount of loser ball, though. And when your entire team is playing loser ball beside you, that's a lot to ask for you to continue to play ball the right way. And Dylan Brooks, you stay in your lane, buddy. I don't know why you think you're Jordan on the offensive end now, but you are not even close. And I know you know that. So stop the bullshit. Yeah, you had an excellent 3-point shooting game against the Thunder or Celtics or whoever it was. That's not who you are. Yeah, you're a 3-point shooter. You are not Michael fucking Jordan driving in, doing all these 360s in the paint, putting up absolute bricks, just straight up missing rim, straight up missing glass, having absolute no chance to go in. And Jalen Green, you are not Steph Curry, buddy. If anybody should be doing what Dylan Brooks is, it's your dumbass. I don't understand why you think you need to shoot 3-pointers. How many 1 for 7, 1 for 9 3-point performances do you need to shoot while going 8 for 9 in 2-point land? How many times do you need to go that before it gets through your thick ass, brainless fucking skull, Jalen Green? My God. You are about to become the biggest waste of talent I've ever seen in my fucking life, Jalen Green. Do better. Be better. Play to your strengths, not your weaknesses. Play your own fucking game and use your brain, and most importantly, make your teammates better. And you know what Fred VanVleet does for this team is he demands the ball and he forces this team to set up plays. He takes them out of loser ball. Sengun, you can do that. Jalen Green, you can do that. Amin Thompson, you can do that. Dylan Brooks, you can do that. Reed Shepard, a rookie, you can do that too, man. I was really looking for you to do that, to step into that role where I'm going to take control and be the floor general. I'm stopping the solo bullshit loser ball. And yet none of you did. And Ime Udoka, of all people, for you to allow this, sickening. Sickening. Rockets, if I see any bullshit like this ever again from this team, I would never believe in them again. And I'm honestly on the fence about believing in them now because Fred VanVleet, like I said, really his main asset is slowing this team down and forcing them to run plays. Something any of us can do. Me, you, I don't care if you're 500 fucking pounds. You can get on the court, you can demand the ball, and you can say, hey, come here, Sengun, come here. Jalen Green, you ready? Let me hold up a number so we know what play we're running. Ime Udoka, you can do that on the bench. Ime Udoka, you can demand that from your players. And that is why the Rockets lost. They served up this win on a silver platter to the Nets. And I think the most fucking fitting thing about this entire game was the final play of the game. Jalen Green, down 2, decides to take a contested 3. Solo ISO loser ball, 1-2 dribbles, contested 3. Pretty much the worst play they could run. When they have Sengun and Jalen Green down 2, take a 2-point shot. Oh, me so smart. Me take best probability to win. Or no. Me take loser shot. Me take loser ball. It's sickening. It's truly sickening. But that seriously, what I just did, that was the Rockets on the court this game. Sickening. So that was a lot to watch, and I'm still trying to process it. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, because the errors that were made, you won't see that in high school. You honestly won't see it in middle school, and yet it's happening in the NBA to one of the teams with the best coaches and one of the teams with the best players. They have their 2 best players, Sengun and Green. They're missing Fred. They're missing Jabari Smith. They're missing Eason. I don't give a shit. They are still better in every single way. And again, the Rockets gave this game. They gave this win to the Nets. And the Nets capitalized on it. Let me be clear. I'm not taking anything away from the Nets. The Nets should never have had the chance to win this game. And you guys hear me talk all the time about playing to win, not giving other teams opportunities to win. The Rockets put themselves in a position to lose this game. That's it. Point blank period.